Yeah, it's definitely kind of blind where you guys can just say, yeah, I do want that one, no, I don't.
Right.
You can switch off easy.
Big enough too, definitely.
Hopefully that one will come in that was hanging around with the 9.
He was big. I think I don't know if he was bigger than him, but he was nice.
You wouldn't count, you just pull the trigger on him.
Yeah, big one. He's probably a little smaller than the one you shot.
Well, this will be the first buck on your 300, right? Very cool.
I've only gone hunting with like when we went up to up north,
Oh, Hartwick?
Hartford Pines.
Or Claire.
And I hunted with it, I think, once at Greg's house and didn't see anything. Oh yeah, the Claire.
Tomorrow should be the day.
Mm-hmm.
It's 5:26 a.m. on opening day. About 2:30 this morning. Big puffy flakes started coming down. And this is what we wake up to find for opening day of Michigan rifle season. 21 degrees and snow, no wind. Could not ask for a better start to a day.
Well, it's opening morning, November 15th. It's 26 degrees out right now, and we woke up and looked outside, and we actually have about an inch of snow right now, so that was a really cool surprise. Last year was a little slow, but this year everything is stacking up pretty nicely for the deer to be moving, and so we're going to go in there today and hope to bring a big one down.
Well, it's November 15th, opening day of 2014 deer season, and I've been out here with Michael at the Lazy Owl Ranch. My brother's been gracious enough to let us hunt it. And one of his things he wanted to do, he said he wanted to get me a buck. Well, one thing he did, so we got one thing off his list. Michael and I had been sitting in the blind this morning at the 3-acre food plot, and we had 9 doe and 1 buck come in. I had the crosshairs on that buck, but I just wasn't happy that he was kind of a young buck, so I let him slide. Then we came back out tonight, and Greg decided to come out a little early, so he called us up, so we decided to come out early too on his prompting. And we were in the blind about, what, 5 minutes, Michael?
At the most, yeah.
And two doe came just busting out of the woods 10 yards from the stand, from the blind, and I started getting a sight on it, and then he yelled, "Buck, buck," and I turned around, and here's this big old 8-point buck just busting out right by the stand about 10 yards away. And he angled off at about a 45-degree angle, Michael?
Probably, yeah.
And it took me 3 shots, but we got him. And Uncle Greg had his crosshairs on him too, but I downed it, so he didn't have to do that. But we had him in the bag one way or the other. So very symmetrical buck. Very happy. It means a lot to me being out here with my family on one of the family ranches, and with my grandson, who got a buck when I was with him for
September
youth hunt. So it's been an awesome day. Thanks, Greg, and thanks, Michael.
Congratulations.
Awesome.
Thank you. You're welcome.
All right. Hi, we forgot to mention one thing. When Grandma Wright died about 8 years ago, my beautiful wife bought me a gun to remember Grandma by, trying to do a little something special with some of the money Grandma gave her from the estate. So she bought me this gun, and this is the first deer I've been able to harvest with this gun because I don't hunt in rifle areas much. So just a special thing, and thanks, hon. The gun worked beautifully.
So how's it feel notching the tag on your biggest buck ever?
Real good.
All right, it's official. You know what that means? This really just happened.
What really just happened?
This whole thing right here.
All right.
Congratulations, Dad. That's an awesome buck.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Love you.
Love you too.
When I edited the video to put this together for Dad, I noticed at one point he mentioned it took him 3 shots to put the buck on the ground. Just to clarify for anybody seeing this, when we caped the buck out at the end of the day, we found that all 3 bullets had actually hit their mark. So it may have taken 3 bullets for the buck to stop running, but it didn't take him 3 tries to hit the deer. It was very good shooting, putting 3 shots on a running buck from a 300 Weatherby mag bolt action rifle. That's pretty impressive shooting, Dad. Nice shooting, congrats on a great buck, and it's pretty clear to see where Michael gets his shooting skills from. The apple didn't fall far from his grandpa's tree. So love you, congrats on the buck, and I'm glad you're getting it mounted so you can enjoy it forever.